Hi everybody. When Jackie asked me if I could come to the memorial, Wayne's Memorial, and sing a couple of songs and that sort of thing, I was really, really honored and quite taken by that. And especially since Wayne was a big fan of mine. He used to come to a lot of the shows and stuff. And I thought, well, I'm in Arizona, so I thought the best I can do is this little video. So I hope that's going to be okay with you guys. Yeah, and pray for me, because after January 20th, who knows, this might be Canada's 11th province. If that happens, all you guys have got DUIs and possession charges, you can now go to Vegas. Win-win. However, you might be wondering how I got down here. Well, I borrowed Earl Briggs' passport, because him and I are, as you know, identical twins. Now, what I did was I put together a little ditty, as we call it in the business, for Wayne, and hope you like it. Goes like this. Here we go. Now Wayne did it all, and some of it twice. He loved his Coors Light, cold as ice. What a guy, he's done it all. Even hitchhiked from Montreal. We went to Disneyland for some fun. They asked my wife and I where we were from, and we said, Comox Valley is whence we came. And they said, that's awesome. Do you know Wayne? You'd hear him say, let's all go down, because Kenny Shaw, he's back in town. He'll blow a condom up on his head and you'll laugh until your face is red. So Wayne, now we won't be saying farewell, except those guys who are going to hell, because you and me, we're going to heaven. And the meat draw there starts at 7. Now, I thought this would be kind of appropriate, which is a new thing for me. But since Wayne was a logger, I thought this might be. Here we go. Now whistled Punk Pete, he stood only 5 feet. He wasn't gonna get any bigger, but his main ambition was to hold the position of hook tender and head rigger. But everybody knew that unless he grew, he wasn't ever gonna make it. It takes a pretty big man that's an all-around hand. There's hardly any way you can fake it. You put a block and a strap on a little Pete's back, he'd head in the wrong direction. Well, making new layouts and pulling haywire, he couldn't even pull one section. But he could climb all right, and he didn't mind the height. But when he got to the top of gully, he was too small to tackle a guy line shackle, and he couldn't even hook up a mully. But he was running around with this girl downtown, and she was really, really big, but really pretty. We heard one day that they'd up and ran away and got married in a nearby city, Royston. He was happy with his wife, she was the love of his life. She had such a sweet disposition. But Whistle Punk Pete didn't know at the time that she had helped him realize his ambition. 'Cause his little wife Myrtle wore a full-length girdle that had 104 hooks and eyes. Took a full half hour to hook her up every morning, much to little Pete's surprise. Well, he was hooking and a-thinking, and his eyes began to blinking. He jumped up and let out a squall. He said, Myrtle, holy cow, if the crew could see me now, I'm a hook tender after all. Well, there you go. And everybody, let's all raise one in memory of a gentleman, a friend, a logger, and a dad.